Welcome to another new moon, another cycle, another opportunity to celebrate life and to celebrate our renaissance. And yeah, sit by the fire in the middle of the day. We can do that. We can teleport ourselves to another dimension and be together around the fire. So, how are you today? Once you start.
I loved the music and the crackling of the fire. I'm imagining it being a real fire and more random in sound pattern. And the music made me feel of Cirque du Soleil and Mannheim Steamroller and The Greatest Showman and all kinds of heart. And I am here, and it is a beautiful sunny day with lots of green leaves on the trees outside. And I am happy to be part of the celebration today. I will pass it on.
I was arriving today super hyper, having had lots of meetings and so much operational stuff happening. And now I am so calm, I'm so peaceful, I'm so chilled. I'm so happy to be here. Even though I can only stay for the first 30 minutes, I am so grateful to be here right now. Thank you so much for holding the space, Rudy. Thank you.
Hmm. Yeah, I also totally resonate with having these gratitude moments, these celebratory moments, which actually very much relate now to just being relaxed for a bit. I'm not really the relaxing type of person, but I really do enjoy it sometimes to go into this relaxing mood and with this music. And like it was kind of a hectic day because I take a lot of responsibilities concerning proposals, and yeah, everything needs to get in before new moon. But I feel like okay, it's done. Like a period is ending, so I really almost physically can sense this kind of yeah, relaxing. I will, for me, this is relaxing. This gratefulness, relaxing gratitude. Yeah, that's what I bring today. Um, ta-da! On to the next.
Thank you, Daya. Yeah, I'm so happy to be here with you in this. We, I miss celebration so much. I mean, we're always in the doing mode, and very few of our time is actually spent on celebration, right? And what is life without celebration? And yeah, so yesterday I was working until 3 a.m. trying to kind of fix the gratitude contract because it was broken for a reason, and now I kind of did it. I think it's working now, but I still need to some checks from Nick. And then I was super tired and said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do the celebration tomorrow, you know." But then something came in this morning here. I say, "I need to do this, you know. I need to celebrate this because it's the new moon." And we, hey Kaja, so we are celebrating this time. So if I want to hold to this energy, it's now. It's not tomorrow or Monday or sometime else. Nature is like this. It just happens, and you have to enjoy it. Otherwise, it goes away. So, and I felt that energy, and I really wanted to hold this space, and I didn't know how to do it. I just, let's do something. Let's do some celebration. Put some music and celebrate, because that's what humans do best, I think. And yeah, so very happy to be. Actually, this is the first official gratitude celebration ritual. The last one was together with CC, celebration of the archetypes, and it was great as well. But we didn't have our own kind of space, energy space, and now this is the first one. So welcome. Yeah, so I when I thought about the gratitude tokens, I thought, what would be gratitude tokens without this space for actually doing a celebration around that. So that's, I thought about it together with a ritual like this, one day per month, where we can join and celebrate all the all the amazing acknowledgements or thanks that people shared during the month. And it's all there in the channel. We can read them, we can remember, we can celebrate. I mean, I still want to, someday I want to create a better interface for that, so you can read through the the X in a better way. But there's a lot. We don't have to read all them, but we can read some of them, the ones that we like best. Maybe we can pick some, just randomly, and the one that your heart calls you to read. And I also wanted to take this opportunity to mention the future of gratitude tokens, because it's evolving and it's getting more interesting as every day now. Now we have another bot for Telegram that was created by Felipe, another wonderful Brazilian. Brazilians are storming seeds. Yay. Yeah, we have 3 Brazilians on this call, right? So, yeah, and it's amazing. Now we are starting to develop the regional gratitude as well. Like, the gratitude has a pot for seeds where you can store the seeds that's going to be shared each round. And now the idea is that you have a regional pot, so each region can have their own amount of seeds to share, and that can be also fueled by the harvest contract. It's something that the citizens can vote, and it's an amazing development. I mean, this is still in design ideas, but it's not so hard to do, something I can do. We're also talking about DHO specific gratitude, so you have like Haifa gratitude, or some other DHO can have their own pot, and you can use that to do that kind of money pile ritual that I mention all the time, that you can kind of share some money for amazing things people did, so because gratitude is like that, is when you acknowledge someone, you're just giving a gift without expecting anything in return, and you don't even know how much money that person's going to get. You just wanted to thank that person and hope that they can get some share of this pie. And so that's the warm fuzzy feeling we get when we thank someone from the heart without expecting anything in return. So that's the energy. And yeah, so what do you think about this plan? Reading through some of the gratitude messages, and that's what I had for today. And if you want to comment something, or maybe to say your thanks for today, your gratitude, what are you grateful for today? I'm super grateful for the fruit salad that I ate this morning. I cut
Mm.
melons and mamons and bananas, and I felt the taste, the amazing taste that Mother Earth is preparing for me, and it's amazing. I also had this coffee that I bought from nearby, and yeah, it's amazing to be alive and to be able to feel taste. You know, that's already a celebration. It's one of the most beautiful celebrations. Eating together, especially, is even the best kind of celebration humans created. So yeah, that's me for today, and whoever wants to take the voice and celebrate, go ahead.
Hmm.
I actually discovered. Oh, you want to go ahead, Ty?
Oh, I'm reading actually. I'm already reading in the gratitude channel, and I just left my mic open because then I don't have to go back, put it on and off, and it's quiet here anyway. But now I'm speaking. I want to say that gratitude and this really deep feelings of gratitude are so challenging for me. And I can read everywhere in like or many feel like how gratitude is such an important part of experiencing this peace and happiness inside your heart. That if you feel grateful and you can cultivate this gratefulness, how it is like this really healing force. And yeah, and I want to mention this. I want to grow in gratefulness to also experience the joy and peace from just being grateful. And I think this practice that you are envisioning here, Julio, and that we are participating in together, really brings this attention towards how to cultivate gratefulness, like this very famous exercise. I think every morning or every evening you write down a few things you're grateful for. It worked for so many people, and for me it really helps now to have this like motivation or this game that we played together about gratitude to create a practice from this. So yeah, I want to thank you very much for that. Thank you.
I can read a couple of gratitudes that I just sent 30 minutes ago because I remembered that it was going to be the last day, and I realized I hadn't sent. I don't know, I think there's 10, I mean, at least 10 per people or something like that. I read that somewhere, so I thought I haven't sent enough gratitude, and that's not okay because I feel the gratitude in my heart every day, talking to people, sharing with them, playing with them, and I don't like take the time to go do it. And so I decided to do it right now. Do you want me to read a couple? Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Um, so I send gratitude to Nikki for being such a beautiful soul and such a loving friend. To Daya for being so beautifully engaged in the entire seeds ecosystem and bringing his inspiring energy to the Renaissance Explorers. To Max for his role in the Renaissance Explorers inner space. To Apostle for all the energy and work he brings to the RE and for being an overall fantastic human being and friend. To Raiki for his constant care, kindness, and openness on this lovely journey we're on. And to Julio for creating this beautiful tool where we can show our deep gratitude and share appreciation to our fellow humans. Thank you.
Hmm. Hmm. Actually, I scrolled all the way to the beginning of the gratitude channel to the to June, the 10th of June, and it starts with Julio saying exclamation mark help. And then the first acknowledgement is for Joachim. Thanks for adding the GradSpot to the Seeds server. And then Julio also is grateful towards Sorin. Thank you for helping setting the GradSpot here. Well, then there's just a lot of explanations about how to use the GradSpot. I think we will still need some work with that also, I think, so that everybody learns how to use it.
Yeah, what I
Wow,
did
so
now,
much.
I searched for messages from the GradSpot, so you can see what the GradSpot's saying. And then, for instance, it says, the Love Witch acknowledges Danny for your full-on dedication and learning, growing and giving the wisdom back to the ecosystem, that wisdom. Much love for your heart and commitment to seeing this more beautiful world become a reality. So we can just read maybe the acknowledged messages, and then we get, for instance, Kat is acknowledging me and Sorin for the amazing gratitude magic, even though we can only acknowledge one person per time, per command. And Reiki acknowledges Max from Haifa for showing up with his voice. It's being a missing piece of our collective intelligence. Thank you. And then you can read like that, or whatever you feel like. Go ahead.
I'd like to. I just did what you suggested, and I did a search from GradSpot, and I can see all of these wonderful acknowledges. It's so beautiful. I was on. I don't know where it was. It might have been with Phoebe and Steven on the class that they did. There was some place where words. There was a software product where the words would come, and some would be a little bigger font, and some would be a little smaller font, and it would create this mural. And I can imagine kind of an animated mural of words and names coming from each month. You know, each cycle, and some are big and some are, but it's animated. It's not just frozen. It moves in some way. I don't know what tool does that, but we can harvest all these words and all this gratitude to turn it into an art that just goes right in without even having to have the brain digest the words. And I
Add it to
see,
my to-do list.
and I see Raina just asks on the gratitude channel, do I have to authorize my gratitudes via the QR code and the passport scan as GradSpot is asking for? So maybe someone can answer that, and maybe also just say it so that anyone that's watching this celebration will know what they need to do.
Yeah, you need to scan with your Light wallet. You can go to scan QR code, and the GradSpot will send you this QR code on Discord. And you need to scan it with the Light wallet, and then the transaction passes, and your gratefulness is shown on the blockchain. Or that's my understanding.
Yeah, that's correct. There is at some point in the channel, I think I pinned that message. There is a message explaining how to use the bot. That's also on the announcement channel. Basically, what you have to do is, well, first you have to know the person's Seeds account. If you don't, I mean, some people have to know that. You have to use the command seeds act to set the account for the person which you want to send gratitude for. And then you can just mention that person from now on, and then anyone can send gratitude to them. So to avoid, people abusing that, whenever your account is changed, you receive a message, a personal message from the bot stating that someone changed your account. So you can react to that. And then if people start doing that too much, we can, ban them or do something about it. So instead of doing a super secure kind of thing that you have to sync your private key or something, I just went with the simplest possible solution. And it's, since this thing is based on abundance and based on kindness, we expect people to kind of follow the energy, and hopefully it will endure. So the first thing is that you have to set someone's account, and then you can do !ek or acknowledge, and then mention that person, and then just say a message that you want to send to them. You can do up to 10 full power acts per month. What I mean full power is you have a pool of gratitude tokens. If you are a resident, you have 100. If you are a citizen, you have 200. And then, so every act that you send, you up to 10, you give 10% of your tokens to that person. So that's how the magic happens. But after, if you do more than 10, it's fine. You can do as many as you want. You can do up to, I don't know, 100 or 200, how many as you want. But if you do more than 10, then the force, the kind of, the amount of tokens that you send with each act is slightly less, because suppose you do 20. Instead of giving 10%, you're giving 5% of your tokens. So they are always be equally shared. So if you really want to acknowledge someone very much, you can acknowledge them 10 times, and then all your tokens go to that person, so you can do that if you want. And so at the end of the month, we count the people that received X or received tokens actually, and based on the amount of tokens they received, the people that received more tokens will get a bigger share of the gratitude pool or gratitude pot. And that's where we put seeds to share. Anyone can donate to the pot. Reiki has a commitment to donate for the first few months. He has a proposal that was passed on the co-op to get money for that experiment. But anyone can donate. I did donate some. Anyone that has spare seeds and just sitting around and don't want to plant them, you can donate them to the pot. That's something you can do. And yeah, basically I think that's it for how it works. Oh yeah, you have to scan. So whenever you give gratitude to someone, the bot will message you and say, hey, you're giving gratitude to that person. In order for you to validate that, you have to authorize that from your Light Wallet. So there is a QR code. If you are on the PC, you see a QR code, and you can scan them using the Light Wallet QR code reader. And then you just press authorize, and then you sign that transaction, and it's done. It's on the blockchain. But if you are on the mobile phone and you can't scan your own phone, so it's kind of awkward. So there is a link. You can click the link and then sign with Anchor. If you click sign with Anchor, it will actually open the Light Wallet for you if you have it installed. And you can sign with the Light Wallet from mobile phone. So you don't have to do this only on the PC. And that's how you do it entirely from the mobile phone. And this is getting a bit technical. I wanted to get back to the energy of gratitude, and I just saw some very beautiful messages on the bot. I would like to read some of them. Unless anyone has questions about my explanations.
I loved your explanation, and I also, you can scan your QR code many times if you want, and I see that it goes on the blockchain many times. I see Anna just had to leave.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you can scan them again. I didn't try to figure out how the mobile worked, but I wondered about that. So thank you for letting me know. But yeah, I like this very, very much. Oh, and if you want to donate seeds, which account do you send them to?
It's called grats.seeds.
Grats.seeds?
Yeah, GRATZ.seeds. It's the name of the contract. So if you donate to that contract, you are donating to the global pool. Eventually, when we have regional pools, there will be another way for you to donate to the specific region. Probably there will be an action for that. But for now, you just transfer seeds to that account like you would do with anyone's account. And the money goes to, if you want to check the amount of money on the pot, you can use the command !GR stats. And then it shows about what round are we on, how many, acknowledges were sent, how much is in the pot. So you can use that command. And if you want to do it, !help, you see all the other commands. There's a bunch of other commands that you can use, like there is one for checking the current seeds price, if you want. And even to pay someone in seeds, if you want. You can start that from the Discord channel if you want.
Can you send seeds to grats.seeds with your Light Wallet and Passport? Because I don't see them available.
You can.
Because when I type grats.seeds on, yeah, it only allows me to choose an existing seeds member.
Hold on, maybe it's seeds.grats? No, I think it's grats.seeds. Hold on.
I see grats.seeds as on the blockchain.
Yeah, it will. If you send using the Light Wallet, you will see there will be no name for the account, but it will say seeds account, like a default seeds account without a name. Because
When I type GRAT into the send, it doesn't have it.
Hold on,
It
let's see.
requires me to select a seeds user. I'm gonna try the Passport.
I did send that using the Light Wallet already. Yeah, it says Telos account for me, like this. Is this the one that you're typing? Grats.seeds.
Yeah, but I don't. I use my Light Wallet and I just type grats.
Maybe it doesn't autocomplete for you, but if you type it.
No, oh, you can't see very well. Where's my? It's auto completing, but it's not finding the Telos account. It only finds an account called Gratitude Experiment, which is Gratitude EXP.
Hey, lovely people. Somehow I was hoping for this not to be a working call.
Thank you.
There's like
Yeah.
tons of working calls every day.
Thank you.
And
Yeah, let's
today,
so
no.
Offline, we can figure out how to do it. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, Mark. Yeah.
I don't know why my Light Wallet is different than yours.
Yeah, hopefully we can figure it out. But yeah, let's celebrate that. Celebrates the bugs as well, right? Because the bugs are the one that convert manure into new soil. So let's celebrate that too. So yeah, let me just read some of the messages. Beautiful messages here.
Yeah, I was able on Discord to go in the gratitude channel and to select only my things. So now I have like a beautiful list of all the gratitudes that I wrote since the beginning, and I would love to read them out loud. I think that will be a very healing practice for me. So I want to acknowledge Matteo for his hard work and gentle support. I want to acknowledge Max from the sunny south of Germany for his overall degree of random awesomeness and awareness. I want to acknowledge Anna for always being there, even if she is not. I want to acknowledge Ellen from Samara for the amazingly punctual call we had yesterday on June 18th. I want to acknowledge Chico for stepping up in developing the local adoption here in Gardunia. I want to acknowledge Alexander for always being there if I stumble upon a bug in the GPP. I want to acknowledge Nikki for her amazing softness and beautiful voice. And I want to acknowledge Justin for the de-armoring openness during the Humans of Samara call last week. That's how far I got. I got 2 left apparently. I had 8 gratitudes already sent out. So yeah, thank you for this moment.
I just figured out how to search for my gratitudes, and I would love to read them also. And mine says that, so it goes in backwards order. Oh, these are ones where other people have acknowledged me. How do I find the ones where I acknowledge other people? Well, I'll have to figure that out.
You can maybe search for from your
Gratspot. Oh, I can do it over here, I bet. Okay.
What?
So it says, because I can just go to my Gratspot direct messages and I can see them right there. It says, acknowledging, thanking Julio, thanks for implementing gratitude. And to Soren, thanks for the fun journey together. And to Soren again, for the beautiful Zoom video sharing he and Arena's amazing farm. Hope to visit someday. And then to Anna for sharing her voice in the gratitude celebration. I have to send much more gratitude. I feel it all the time and I need to click it more. Thank you, Julio.
Yeah, I just found a way. If you search from you and mentioning the command !ek, you may get all the X that you sent. So I got some too. Acknowledging Reiki for finding the gratitude bug. It was a bug. There was another one called acknowledging Luigi for the Always On Gratitude Token Designs. Acknowledge Rain for her amazing work at the Ambassador Academy. And what else? There's a bunch of other stuff here. Yeah, acknowledging Reiki for asking for aliases for the commands. And yeah, I also feel that I could be using that more. And even though I created it, I used it sometimes for testing, but I haven't been exercising deeply. I mean, and I really see the power of this beautiful tool. Actually, it's you can also search on the Seed server. There's a gratitude channel there as well, and I believe one in Samara as well. So you can add the gratitude bot to any of your Discord servers. There is a link for that. I can share the link if someone needs. And yeah, and I saw, yeah, let's just find, yeah, very beautiful messages there. Elizabeth acknowledges Vishal for giving his time in speaking on the voices of water during the World Unit Week and for his beautiful steady clarity. Nice. Vishal acknowledges me for chugging along during the storm. Amazing. And acknowledges Luigi for doing a stellar job on the Seeds website. So you can feel the power of this tool, right? How beautiful it is to just say it out loud that you are thankful and having a space to acknowledge and people. And this is the kind of when I wanted to start implementing that, I heard people saying, yeah, this is great, but this is not priority, you know, there's so many things to do and you know, a lot of work. And I say, yeah, but it's a priority for me, because I really want, I really believe that once you have this, the ecosystem can become more together, people can join together and be, because the gratitude um, allows people to feel more belonging, because people like you, people kind of see you belong here, come stay with us, because we value things, the gifts that you bring, so that's the beauty of this tool. Hopefully it will be used by different communities worldwide, who knows. I was even thinking of ways to create gratitude, specialized gratitude token for any account. So if you want to create your organization or your do or whatever account, you can turn that account into a gratitude pot, so then people can send gratitude around that. So, and this could become like a general purpose tool for people to express gratitude. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really, I love the idea of having a mural of words, and that's not hard to do. Not hard to do. I mean, we can just scan the blockchain for the X commands and just take the words, and probably small JavaScript will do the trick. So, yeah, very beautiful. All right, I feel somewhat complete, unless someone wants to bring more. And how are you feeling?
I do have one more question. So you scan with the Light Wallet. I know how to do that, and you can sign with Anchor. I know how to do that. Can you? Is this going to be integrated into the Passport in a playful way?
Yeah. There is this plan along the roadmap for the Passport, so you can click someone on the people page and then just send gratitude to that person. And the thing that I still wanted to have somewhere is like a gratitude dashboard on the Passport, so you can like see what is the gratitude flow for, maybe for a region or for the whole community. So because that's important, you can't just send gratitude anonymously or in a hidden way. We want to celebrate that. That's why we want people to see it. That's why there is a gratitude channel for showing that you are giving gratitude. It's a celebration moment, not and the more people see it, the more people can connect to that feeling. If you do it just between you and me, and it's fine too, but it's not the same. We don't expand this energy. So yeah, the bot is only the beginning. Yeah, Daya. So it's the quickest way I found to give birth to this, because if I had to go through the Light Wallet team and say, yeah, why don't you implement that? Yeah, let's leave this to a feature for down the roadmap. There's so much to do. And then I went to the Passport, and the Passport's already full of work and bugs and things that they have to fix. And if I add another feature, they say, oh my God. But then I thought, yeah, Discord bot is easy to do. I can do it on myself. And I found out this way to send QR codes that you can sign. So it's easy, and people can sign blockchain transactions with that. And so actually I'm thinking about doing the same with badges for seeds, because we definitely need badges and seeds, and I don't want to wait for the Light Wallet and the Passport to start developing interfaces for that. And so probably that's going to be my next pet project. I don't know if I can't find extra hours in my day. Anyway. So, yeah.
Checking out, I feel very joyful to have taken a pause and to just celebrate together with what the possibility of this is and the joy. So I feel very, very happy that this happened. Thank you.
Yeah, it was an amazing pause. Thank you all for joining me in pressing the pause button. It was amazing. Let's get going again.
Woohoo! Get back to the roller coaster ride! Yay! All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you
Have a-
all.
Super grateful as well, and this has been very beautiful. The people that came were the people that were supposed to come. It was amazing. Thank you so much, and hoping that we can do this every month to remember.
I think it's great every month. Every month.
Yeah, cool. See you then. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.